Hi, second graders. So today we're going to learn how to play another game that will help us with our um, mathematic facts. So you've been working a lot on your addition facts, but it's also important for us to know our subtraction facts. And like I've said before, what better way to practice than by a game? So I'm going to teach you how to play, and we can play together. And then you will play either on your own or with a partner at your house. So here we go. The game is called What's the Difference? In difference, anytime you hear the word difference, it automatically means subtraction. If you hear sum, altogether, those are addition words, but subtraction or minus or difference are all words that say subtraction. So what's the difference? It gives you two game boards. It's the directions on the front page, then a variation on the second page. Then it gives you this game board and this game board. I will show you how to play both ways, but I encourage you to play the more challenging sheet because you're second graders. So here we are. I'm going to start on this sheet. And something important that you need to know about subtraction, and I'm sure you already do, is that you always have to put the bigger number first when you are writing an equation. So if I had the number 5 and 8, when I'm writing my equation or my number sentence, which one would need to go first? The 5 first or the 8 first? The 8 would need to go first, because if you put the smaller number first and tried to take away or minus 8, you would have a negative number as your answer. Now, when you do addition, it doesn't matter if you put the bigger number first or the smaller number first, but in subtraction, it makes a huge difference, okay? So anytime you are writing a subtraction problem, you have to put the bigger number first. So here we go. Here is my card or my recording sheet. I'm going to pick 2 cards. So I have a 2 and a 7. So the first thing I need to think, so I can put these up here, or I can write them up here. Let me write. I'm going to write my 2. I drew a 2 and I drew a 7. And then I want to represent those numbers on my Unifix cubes. So I'm going to choose what color. I want them to be different colors. 2 and 7. Five, 6. All right. Now remember, I told you that in a equation or a number sentence, the bigger number has to go first. So far, it hasn't mattered. But now I'm getting down to the time where I need to plug the numbers in and write an equation, and it makes a huge difference. So right here it says the difference between blank and blank is blank. Or you could read that as 7 minus 2 equals. So I'm going to plug in my bigger number first, 7. The difference between 7 and 2 is, and then if I were to write that as an equation, it would look like this: 7 minus 2 equals. So same thing. So now you guys think for a second, what is 7 minus 2? You could also go over here if you need to see something, a visual. If I have 7 purple Unifix cubes and I take away 2 of them, how many do I have left? 5. All right, so maybe this is partner 1, and then partner 2 goes here, and partner 1 and partner 2. And then at the end, you would add up all of your totals. So I would add up 5, and then let's just pretend down here I got 6 minus 4. Now remember, my partner would go, so they would have a total 2. So 6 minus 4 equals 2, so my score would be 7. All right, now I'm going to show you really quick how I really would like you to do it, because you're second graders and we should be dealing with a little bit bigger numbers than just 2 and 1. So in this version, you have to add 2 cards together and then find the difference. So for example, you will draw a total of 4 cards, 1, 2, all right, 5 and 7. So I'll write my 5 and 7 here, my first 2 cards, 5, 7. Okay, now I'm going to do 2 more, 0 and 10. Okay, I'm going to write that again, 0 and 10. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to add together the set of 2 cards. So what I mean by that is I drew a 5 and a 7. So step 1 is to add those together. 5 plus 7 equals 12. I'm going to write it up here. 12. And then add up my second pair that I drew. So 0 plus 10 equals 10. Okay. So 12 and 10. So I need to color my Unifix cubes in. So 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now I need to color in my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. And which number always has to go first? The bigger number or the smaller number? The bigger number. So down here, I'm going to write the difference between 12 and 10. Then I'm going to write the equation 12 minus 10 equals, and then you'll need to solve it. So 12 minus 10 equals 2. Perfect. And then you would be done. Now I'm going to pretend to be this partner too, just so that you can see it one more time. And you can do it too, like if you don't have a partner to play with or if you just want extra practice, you can do all these yourself. So then I would move on. I'm still picking 4 cards. 1, 2. Okay, so that goes in my first one, 10 and 1. 10 and 1. I'm going to add those together just so I get out of the way. It's 11. Okay, then I'm going to pick 2 more cards. 9 and 3. I'm going to write that in. 9 and 3 equals 12. Then remember, I want to show it on my Unifix cube, so I'll do 11 on the top and 12 on the bottom. Or you can do it either way. If you want to get into the habit of always doing the bigger number first in subtraction, you can put the 12 up here and the 11 down here. It's whatever is easier for you to think about. But I would like you to do it in 2 different colors. So this time I'm going to do orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And purple. 1, 2, 3. Okay. and 12. And then I'm going to write it in. 12, the difference between 12, bigger number first, and 11 is 1. And then I'm going to write the number sentence. 12 minus 11 equals 1. And just like before, at the end of the game, you're going to add up all of your answers. So right now, if I was going to stop playing, I would add up 2 and 1. So my score would be 3. And if you're playing with a partner, whoever has the bigger score wins, I believe. Let's double check. Yep, the player with the higher final score wins. So if my score was 3 and my pretend partner's score was 4, my partner would win. All right, I hope you have fun playing this game. Play it as many times as you want. I would play it more than once because otherwise you're only solving 2 problems. So to reset the whole game board, you'll go down to these arrows. Do you want to clear all your work? Yes. And then it's a clean game board for the next time you're playing. So have fun.